Today I will be reacting and flipping old samples of mine, showing you the exact process of what I do to improve them and what I've learned over the past 6 years of making loops. So let's dive right in. Alright, let's pick a random sample. Let's take Escape. It's from May 2020. So we're in a BPM of 150 and that's a loop I'm about to improve and flip. But that's actually kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad at all for a melodic idea, but we have to work on the implementation though. What we have is a vinyl sound, some omnisphere kind of guitar sound, a bell one shot and a vocal one shot. One thing I always used to do back in the day is have 1,000 effects on there. Don't ask me why. Now I just like it to keep it more simple, but maybe it was because I didn't have the fire sounds back then. So this is how the initial guitar melody actually sounded with no effects. So I've added EQ, cutting out the lows, added a halftime, only halftiming the upper frequencies. I added another EQ, don't know why. Added some reverb, some chorus to change the sound, some isotope vinyl, but I don't have the plugin anymore, some shaper box. If we put an EQ on the master, we can definitely see that there are still a lot of frequencies missing, which we're gonna attack first. So what I'm looking to do now is adding some low frequencies, maybe a low piano and then a bass later, and adding some higher end melody. Before we add anything more, I want to add some simple drums, just to give it some more bounce and make it easier to fill out the melody. Let me just quickly check if I can find a better sound for the guitar. Now that we've added this second layer of the main melody with a pad sound to make it more full, pretty much done now with the sample, but the only thing that's missing is a lead melody. So let's go into Opus again and search some ethnic string. Last thing we just need to add now is a low bass to fill out the whole frequency spectrum, make it even sound better. So I went into Heat Up 3, chose the Urbanese preset and laid down this simple pattern. Back in the day, all my arrangement was just the melodies, no stems, no nothing. But what I do now is I always have all the parts playing at first, Then for the second 8 bars, we just have everything without the bass, and then we'll go into 3 to 4 more creative variations where I take out certain sounds. Just listen how that sounds and arrange it as we go. Now we've arranged pretty much the main part of the sample, and here are the drums are very helpful to hear what sounds go well together with drums on them. And then I just stem everything out at the end. The people who use the stems also have access to those. I'm still not 100% happy with the sample, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna export it out and play with the pitch. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, like nothing has really changed the past 6 years. Besides me adding the low frequencies and besides me layering the sounds with better sound selection. That's pretty much the main thing I've learned over the 6 years, is just using the right sounds at the right place and filling out the whole frequency spectrum. If you want to see how I flip samples for other platinum producers and how I actually network with them to build solid relationships, check this video out.